Okay, it's Scott from the RG Forum back again, doing another video, this time on my birthday, my 39th birthday, which is a scary thought, and just got an hour to myself while the wife and kids just nipped out to get some stuff, I think, probably for my birthday later. So, as LucasArts have had a recent demise, been folded into Disney, thought I'd have a look at the Star Wars games that came out on the Dreamcast, and not all the games I've been trying to play are VGA supported, which has been a bit of a pain, and I've had the last video I did, I had the battery clock out halfway through, so hopefully this one I can get working. So yeah, this is basically a racing game. I've not played it before, and so I'm presuming the R and left triggers are brakes and whatnot. We'll soon find out. So a lot of people have said LucasArts haven't really made a good game in the last 10-15 years, and it's hard to pick out many. It's solely produced, well, towards the ending, I think, the Star Wars franchises, and most people weren't that impressed with them. So I think this is the most accessible of them to look at. So I'm just going to click on we'll stick to tournament. I noticed I had an internet link up there. I'm not quite sure what that feature did, and we won't be able to check out anymore. But so the one thing you can say about LucasArts games is usually pretty slick in their execution and presentation. But, try to put your name in. Okay, so we've obviously got different characters to use, presumably from the movie. I'll just stick with Anakin, I think. I'm going to start off with the training course, so must finish 4th or better. So yeah, I've been looking at quite a few channels recently. I always look at Luke Morse 1's videos, because particularly the repair stuff and the cultural videos. Hopefully, going to Japan myself next year, the photo, and Interghost and Steve Benway and G Minty Fresh and others. And just a shout out to Psycho Fox, who always posts on my videos, always kind comments. I appreciate that, and anyone else that does so. Light on the screen now, I think it should disappear when it's no longer black.
Welcome to Tatooine, Padres fans. Our glorious host, Jabba the Hutt, has moved into the arena.
Yamo de Jabba the Hutt.
Okay, so there's quite a bit of loading on this game, but I don't think it takes too long for each bit to load up. Okay, looks like we're ready to go.
Reigning champion of the Punta Classic and the crowd favorite, Sububa.
Oh, it was A to go faster. I was holding down the R trigger. Not sure whether a brake's needed on this. First thing that strikes me is that the graphics aren't very good at all. It's very fast, but it seems to have lacked the quality of the textures aren't really good, and the backgrounds are very uninspiring. But I suppose it is in keeping with the film. For some reason I was expecting to be able to fire there. Just have a look at the... I think the L and R triggers actually pull you left and right, which is not bad actually. So I'm first, presumably this is the beginner section, so it's relatively easy. Hard to tell where on the map I'm supposed to be. The two suns there, Tatooine, I think, in the corner.
It's a new lap record.
Right, well, nothing to get excited about so far. Obviously, being first on an introduction level means I'm not overtaking anything. Maybe I'll lap somebody. So I noticed watching YouTube there was somebody who recently posted out that they're thinking of selling all their collection and things like that, and I know that happens to some collectors, mainly maybe due to money or moving to a smaller flat or breaking up with somebody and arguing over who has what. And I think it would only be, you know, financial reason that I would ever sell. I'm not intending to ever sell, and I hope I don't have to, because that would probably mean I'd be out of a job. So, but we equally notice people will buy, you know, invest heavily in a collection in a very short space of time, and then maybe get fed up with it. And you know, I've seen that countless times, either on the forum or on YouTube, and so a lot of people ask me, why do you collect? And you know, I do have a lot of games, a couple of thousand, and it's just so I can go up to my games room and just look around a bit like a library and pick out anything I want and just, you know, enjoy it for that. I could have had a complete Dreamcast collection a year or two ago, but it doesn't fill any void in my soul if I had that. It just doesn't matter at all. If I pick them all up, I will do. So, you know, just enjoy what you have. And people say I only collect the best games. Well, I like discovering bad games as well. This is not a great game, if we can agree. It's even though it's on the easiest setting. It's but you know, for my £2-3, if I get half an hour out of it, then compared to having a pint or whatever, buying a sandwich, I mean, what difference does it make? So I think people maybe just overthink things a little bit in terms of what it all means in terms of your collection. But anyway, rant over. So yeah, that was that, and God, that was boring. But other than the fact it was fast, I can't think of any other recommendations for that. I mean, I'm sure they have a quick start to the second one, but other than that, I'm not sure what that. Well, there I am, first by a long way. So I'll have a look at the second level, simply because that first one was so plain, and see what that brings. I'm sure this is a game, if you have a Dreamcast, that a few people have picked up because it's Star Wars. And, for some reason, every time I look at my collection, I never look at picking these up. So, the Retro Gamer issue that came out, I think, is doing a big feature on LucasArts next month. Not sure whether it's needed. I always feel like some stories are done again, maybe wrong. But, you know, took everyone charting Monkey Island and things like that, and they were great games, but, geez, they were 20 years old now. And what's been produced since, not much.
Spice mines, second only to Kessel in spice production. The air is thick with tension out there today.
Yes, not to mention all that dust. I see that our host, the guild boss himself, the infamous Rob Suga, is about to signal the start of the race.
Okay. FMV scene's not as popular as they used to be. We still have them, but they tend to be using the same game engine. You can tell these are separate from the game.
My money's on Team Topagolese for this race. Just look at the size of those engines.
You can see on the left there, there's textures there. Yeah, not good. To try and get a game called Sega Extreme Sports running in my previous video I quit on. There was a hang gliding section which was just woeful to play, and it just kept crashing, and it made for an even worse video than this one. So I don't know if I've selected easy on the options or whatever, but it appears that take the lead really quickly, and
It's a new lap record.
yeah, I'm not sure how much challenges in this. Maybe it gets tougher later, I don't know. Or maybe I've accidentally selected easy or something. Or maybe it's because it's for kids, who knows. I think I'm just about to lap somebody on lap 2, that's a bit disturbing.
that record.
So I just recently bought myself a couple of VMU cards, the memory cards, because all my cards are full up. I got them for £2 each at a local store, so I'm going to have to label them or something, because I don't know how you would tell what's on what. We've got about 6 of them now. Particularly if you're playing games, not like this game, but you do need it. You do need memory cards. They're quite innovative at the time, but oh, not bad going. I think I'm going to leave that at that. As I say, I'm just going to hopefully have a fun day doing some birthday parties. We're going to have to see Star Trek Into Darkness tonight, 3D I think, Sheffield Entertainment. So yeah, so just thought I'd do a video. I might do another one. We'll see how it goes, depending on who gets back. But anyone that watches the videos, thank you. I do appreciate it. And I'm going to do an update of my games room soon as well. I've got a few things I'd like to bore people with. So thank you much for watching. I'm going to be watching your videos. If you want me to have a look at the channel, please post, and I'll give it a look myself. Okay? Thanks very much.